when it comes to the disappearance of unions, there's also something else we have to talk about. So the Economic Policy Institute estimates that the decline in wage growth and also the decline in unions can explain about a third of the growth in wage inequality among men since the 1970s. Third, that's insane. That's huge. Now, the problem with unions is that they're unpopular, right? Business owners don't really want their employees to unionize because when they do, it means their profits are going to go down. So again, it's a push and pull type of situation. And unfortunately, when we have fewer unions, we don't really have that bargaining power on the workers' side. And again, as the data says, this has contributed to a third of the growth in wage inequality, especially among men, right? So that's insane. Those are crazy numbers. And again, unless we do something about this, this is not going to change. And I'm not saying that, well, now we have to unionize everything, although a bit of unionization could help. And I'd argue that it would need to be introduced in many other sectors in order to make sure that workers are being protected. Because right now, that protection doesn't exist. Analysts also say that the weakening labor laws also contribute to the lack of unionization. And also, it's not really, a thing anymore in many industries, right? So when we're thinking about that, it's not really great because we have evidence of seeing less support because these labor laws are becoming weaker and weaker. And when these laws are weaker, we're looking at a situation where we know that industries are changing and unions are not really a thing anymore, right? They're not as popular, but analysts say that weakening labor laws also contribute to the lack of unions. And unfortunately, again, what that means is workers cannot bargain effectively, and also they cannot organize because their laws are really not there to support unionization.